Hey, good morning. Brian Gibbs here. Just doing the things we do. Today I wanted to go over the one tool, the one AI tool that every small business owner needs to be using. And if you don't know what that is, it is ChatGPT. And I will say I use a whole bunch of different tools. I use Claude and Copilot and all of these other tools. But honestly, ChatGPT is the one that if you use no other, that you should be using. Why do I say that? Well, it's the original, basically, as far as consumers are concerned. Um, but it does so many things. You can do content, you can write code, you can do images, you can make surveys. There's so many different ways you can use ChatGPT, and the learning curve really isn't that bad for some basic stuff. If you want to get really detailed and get it doing some really specific things, um, yeah, then that's another story. But for the basic stuff and for what most small business owners need, ChatGPT is a great tool just from an entry level point. So I didn't want to just tell you what I thought about it. I wanted to actually share some stuff with you. So I'm going to pull up the other screen here and do some stuff. So, as you know, if you've been with me before, I like to start out and figure out who the heck we are marketing to. So, I already, of course, have an ideal customer, and this particular customer is a buyer who is a San Antonio plumbing company looking for online marketing coaching. So let's pop this in here and see about this guy. His name is Mike Rodriguez. He's 42, lives in San Antonio, been to trade school, has got a plumbing certification, married with 2 kids. He's an owner of Rodriguez Reliable Plumbing. Now, don't look that up. It is fictitious. This is all made up. His annual revenue is 500,000 to 750,000. Yes, it is purely an example. So don't go trying to find Mike Rodriguez. He may exist, but I don't know if he's a plumber or not. Anyway, so we've got these things about Mike Rodriguez. He's got his key challenges: limited knowledge on digital marketing techniques, time constraints because he's involved in his plumbing work, and I get that. If you know my backstory a little bit, my dad owned a roofing company, and he worked almost until he passed away. Within a month, he was still working on the roof. The guy is moderately tech savvy. He's got a smartphone, basic social media stuff. So why I want to know all this information is how are we going to market to him? And that is what I'm going to go into today is let's build some marketing stuff for you so you can understand why I think ChatGPT is the one tool, AI tool, that every small business owner should be using. So let's come up with some ideas, shall we? Yeah. So on my other screen, I've already come up with a couple of ideas and said, hey, how do we help Mike Rodriguez out with some of his marketing? One of the things we can do is create a targeted content marketing. So what we'll do, we'll create a targeted content marketing strategy that speaks to this avatar. Give me 3 options. All right, so now we're starting to build out how to communicate with Mike Rodriguez from the perspective of an online marketing coach. Now, as you also know, typically I use some really basic prompting. I do have one over here that I'm going to share because somebody actually asked me a little while ago if I can show how to use ChatGPT to improve the SEO of an article. So I'm going to share that prompt and I don't know, find an article. So if you know of an article, pop it into the chat, and I need to know the article URL, the target keyword, and the topic. But in the meantime, going to Mike, we could set up a video series helping him to boost your plumbing business with simple online marketing tips. Now, what I would change about this headline is put it in San Antonio. So I would put boost your plumbing business in San Antonio, or boost your San Antonio plumbing business with simple online marketing tips. Go into the video topics. So local SEO, basics for businesses, service business, cool. How to claim and optimize your Google My Business profile, now known as Google Business Profile, not Google My Business. How to use Facebook effectively. So many businesses, I don't know about you, but you drive down the road and it says, follow me on Facebook. My question to every business that puts that up on a board, why? You've got to create value for your users. So there needs to be a reason why. Use YouTube for distribution and throw in a call to action, to invite Mike to book a free consultation. So if you're in a different type of business, say you are Mike Rodriguez, the plumbing guy, and your target market is, first-time home buyers in Alamo Ranch, which is a community in San Antonio. Now you can target that message, or he could target that message directly to that person. So when they're reading it, they go, that's me. I need to get in touch with this guy. So that's the whole point. You're trying to put this stuff together to talk to your target audience specifically. So here's a third one: interactive webinars, quick wins for plumbing businesses. Again, I would still put this for San Antonio. So that's one thing that ChatGPT missed, but we're not worried about that so much as to what are some use cases that we can do with ChatGPT and why I think you should be using it. We could, let's see, let's do an email campaign. So for this avatar, create a 3-letter email campaign addressing their main desire, which is to have online marketing coaching. So now it's going to create this. So here we go. And it's actually calling out Mike. So if you have an autoresponder like MailChimp or MailPoet or something, you can actually have all sorts of businesses, and that variable would update for whoever you're sending it out to. So running a plumbing business in San Antonio can feel like an uphill battle, especially when competing with bigger companies. The good news, there are affordable, proven ways to boost your online presence and attract more local customers. See, I did that with a one sentence prompt, but it's all built off of your avatar. So remember, know who your customer is. Key, important thing. Let's see. Do we have anybody over here? Cool. So we've got this going on. We've got email number 1. We've got email number 2. Ever wonder how other small plumbing businesses in San Antonio are getting more calls? Here's a quick breakdown: local SEO, Google My Business, Facebook ads. Now, before you use these, of course, you would definitely want to review it, edit it. So ChatGPT is a great tool, but always edit it, always look at it, refine it, check the sources. If it says, you know, 30% of X does Y, make sure it's 30% and not 70%, or that X and Y are even related. So we did the three email campaign to Mike here, and then it explains at the bottom. You can tell ChatGPT not to give you these explanations if you want, but it does it by default. So let's see, we're at 11 minutes. I want to address the one question that I had before we popped on here. So I'm going to do a new chat. And I already built out the prompt. So come over here. I'm going to copy this prompt. Cool. So we'll copy this. I'm going to drop it in here so you can see what I've got going on. It's really lengthy. We need an article URL. So let's find a plumbing article. Plumbing blog, San Antonio. All right, so we'll get the article link. We're going to get a target keyword, and we're going to run this prompt. So I just found one. Let's see here. San Antonio plumbing, opening up his page. Hey, by the way, San Antonio, saplumbing.net, your website's not secure, so go out and buy your SSL. Here's my URL. So the article link is going to be this. So how to avoid headaches of a blocked sewer line. So we're going to do keyword of blocked sewer line. Spell it correctly. So a friend of mine yesterday was saying how I used to be the online grammar Nazi. And while that's not completely incorrect, I have lightened up a little bit. But, punctuation has a value. Commas are important. Topic. Sewer cleaning. Services. Cool. All right. So got all of that. So we've got our article URL. We've got our target keyword. And so we've got, we're going to do some title optimization. It explains what to do. It tells you how long the title should be. Meta description, analyze it, check for the header tags, review them. Content analysis, it's going to look at the length and suggest optimal word count for the topic. Internal and external linking, it's going to suggest these. Image optimization, it's going to check the URL structure. Schema markup, mobile optimization, all these different things. So I'm just going to run this, and it's going to throw out the suggestions for saplumbing.net. If they're watching, hey, this is for you. And thanks to everybody joining me today. I appreciate you hanging out and listening to me chat about all of this AI stuff. But really, my whole point is to actually work with small businesses, help you understand how to use AI, whether you're a plumbing company, a roofing company, an insurance company, a title company, a realtor. It doesn't matter. You need to be using AI in some capacity. It just helps streamline everything anymore. And to get visitors to your site, you do need content. So this is actually a really good example. Title optimization. So the current title is this, which is really, really too long. And it suggested how to avoid a blocked sewer line with expert sewer cleaning services. This optimized title includes the target keyword and is concise and fits the length of 58 characters. If you ever go to Google, you'll notice. So what's good about this prompt is it actually gives you the explanations as to why the suggestions are being made. So the current meta description isn't available. Okay, that's bad SEO. Suggested prevent a blocked sewer line with expert sewer cleaning services in San Antonio. Save time, money, and stress by acting fast. Call us today. And I might throw in the phone number there as well. The description is concise. It's 148 characters. Naturally includes target keyword and creates urgency with a clear call to action. So let's look at the H1, H2, and H3. Here's your H1. It's the title. Avoid a blocked sewer line in San Antonio's expert sewer cleaning service. Got 2 H2s and 2 H3s. So those are headers within the content, and then H3 is a sub underneath H2. Kind of makes sense. They're in a hierarchy. Ensure that the target keyword is naturally incorporated into the H1, H2 tags. And related terms like sewer line cleaning, sewer blockages, San Antonio sewer services are used in H3. Awesome. Content analysis, current length, assuming around 800 to 1,000 words. Suggested go to 1,200 or 1,500. So anyway, I'm not going to keep going down this whole list, but and then it comes in here and gives you some external link ideas. We didn't include their sitemap, which the sitemap would have helped out, giving for the internal links. Here's your current URL. Here's a suggested. So shorter. And then it gives you the schema and all of that stuff. So that is a really in-depth way to check the SEO of an article. And just one more way to use ChatGPT to improve or within your small business. So, yeah, that is it. Hope that helped with some, with some information on why I prefer ChatGPT, and think it's, every small business should be using it. It's strong for what it's strong for, and really supporting small business owners. It's great for that. So, hey, my name is Brian Gibbs. I do this pretty much every day, or so it seems. I've been doing it almost every day. Consistency, here to help you guys out. Sometimes I try to go for 10 minutes, but there's so much stuff I can cover that, well, now I'm at almost 19 minutes. So watch where you want. If this gets cut up into chapters, cool. If you're a small business owner, you're confused by AI, that's what I do. I'm here to help you out. So go over to briangibbs.com and let's connect. But that's it for me from me for today. I appreciate you joining me. If you have any questions, reach out. I'd love to help you out. In the meantime, have a great rest of your day, and we will